Hello everybody, we're back here on Lumberjack Dynasty, getting ready to start a real busy day. Just woke up from sleeping, so gonna head on. Was it raining still? It was raining entirely all day yesterday, yep. Looks like we're still pouring today, so all of a sudden I can have to worry about watering anything. Since the last episode, I've kind of been hacking away and getting stuff going, and now I really got to concentrate more on making money. So I usually start off the day by giving my old dog a sausage, give him a nice little pet. The cat usually he doesn't need to eat every day, but okay, we'll give him a. No, I didn't want to sit down. I'm trying to feed the cat. So let's give the cat a fish. And then I added some flowers over here, which I'm sure they're going to be. Everything's going to be. How is it only wet? It's been raining for like. That's fine. Either way, we don't need to water it, but. I think it stopped raining. Finally stopped raining. So we got some flowers going there. Gonna have a bunch of sunflowers here. Once the sunflowers grow, apparently you can sell them for a decent amount of money. And then one flower there, I had a couple, but I mowed it down. And then there's flowers all behind those benches. Sunflowers all along the side of the cow barn there. Oh sweet, it looks like we got stuff to pick up too. So check on the greenhouse. It was raining all day yesterday, so I have all the windows open. Not really sure on the strategy at all for the windows, but I had them open. And sweet, we got pumpkin. That means we're gonna be able to make a bunch of stuff. So let's pick up all these pumpkins. So now we have even more work to do. It only takes a second to cook, but now we're actually going to have a bunch of stuff to cook, and good, that means that we can make a bunch of money, because I really need the flatbed truck so I can start selling planks or whatnot, which today we're going to make a boat ton of them, because I got to clear the forest. Same thing, how is it so dry when it was raining for an entire day? And actually I usually would wait till I plant stuff to water it. I usually water at night because then I don't have to rush out here necessarily real quick to the greenhouse to check the water. But we might have check, because we might have a couple more pumpkins somewhere, because now I think this is all like chilies and whatnot. But we did get quite a few pumpkin. I think we got some tomatoes from doing a find the sheep mission the other day, and we got some chilies, so I'm going to do some tomatoes because I already got chilies that I already planted. So let's at least get some tomatoes planted. And then I'll probably go back to the pumpkins because pumpkins take the longest to grow. Now let's go back to the pumpkin. Plant some more pumpkin up here. Grab that. Double check. Yeah, see? Oops. So I guess it is smart that I wait till I plant things before I water, because now that I planted a bunch of things, it needs a lot more water. Makes sense, but be running on I kind of just settled with this game, like 720p and 1080p doesn't seem to matter too much of a difference, but it seemed when I was running on 1080p the buttons were definitely a little less responsive. And then I'll usually check, make sure there's no honey. Seems like the apples must take a really long time to grow too, because I didn't pick them for the longest time. Then I went back there and just picked them all. So it looks like there's no honey. Those, yeah, they're all still wet. I'm not going to need to worry about watering anything. You just kind of walk next to them and it'll tell you whether there's honey in there or not. Planted flowers behind those ones. And we got some more over here and planted flowers there as well. I should have, yeah, over there I got like 6 pine planks. Then a spruce one. I'm going to leave those there in case got more jobs to build places. I already have 6 ready to go, and then the rest of them I'm going to start selling and continue on rebuilding my place. So that is all. There's one set beehives behind the cow shed, but I usually will go, like now I'll go into the cow shed and take care of business there with milking them and getting the eggs, which I didn't. What do we got now? Right now we got 6 eggs, it looks like. I can't even read that. 5 eggs and 8 milk currently. And then we got 50 pumpkin. Awesome. I bought some from the store and didn't cook it yet because I was going to wait till I had this stuff. We should be full on hay. Yep, 99% or something, which is, it's good. It doesn't seem that they go through it very fast. So now I'm up to 5 cows. So let's milk these guys. Get some milk action out of them. So we got 5 so far. Eight. 10. And what's this last cow gonna give us? Alright, so we got 12 more milk, so well, it should be around 20 milk that we got now. Let's go get the eggs. And then I think I was watching a video on that Peanut did or something, that to pick up the mushrooms it's a lot easier to take out like one of these tools like your hammer and point that circle at the mushroom. So I thought to myself, I wonder if that would work with the eggs too. And it does, because it's hard to pick up these ones sometimes. So what do we have? It was another good day. 53 if I counted them right. I think that might have been the biggest day I've had so far. So I think we got 53 more eggs. Still annoying too, like the tools. It's like there definitely should be an easier way or better way to select through your tools. Like kind of like a lot of games should, like instead of the engineer site, that should be a different button or something. And kind of like every other game, you hold down that joystick and then use the other joystick to scroll onto your different tools and whatnot. Because otherwise, you scroll through them all like that. It's kind of annoying and not or loud, like when the weed whacker turns on. Yeah, so I fixed up most of this building so far too. I just finished that last night before I went to sleep, so definitely got to do a bunch of stuff. But let's see if there's double check, make sure there's not any honey over here. You don't get honey is like super slow going. And then I got flowers behind all those guys. Alright, that's that stuff. Then I can start cooking some stuff up. But first I'm gonna go into the old pantry, grab some stuff and drop off some stuff. Even though most of it I don't think I'm going to need, but it's not like I memorized the recipes of all the food. Shut the door behind me so we don't get any mice. And then let's check out our pantry here. Okay, first, sausage. I don't need that many sausages on me. I'm going to try and keep about a week's worth. So we should be able to drop off another like 13 in here or so. That's good enough. Move that into the pantry. We'll keep the mushrooms on us. The fish, I'm just keeping one for the cat. I'm not using the fish for any cooking. I'm just using that for the cat. And then we'll keep the honey on us, the eggs will keep on us, all this stuff will keep on us. And then actually I'm going to grab one of these for a big meal so I can eat whenever. And then we need, I don't think we're going to need our tomatoes, but the last few days I've just been grabbing them back and forth. So we'll get our tomatoes, we'll get our zucchini back out. We'll get our honey back out. I'm trying to stockpile some stuff in. Some of it we're going to need for cooking, and then I got to start finding all the herbs, because I have some of them, but I have all like one of everything that I need for making stuff. I already made some fox potion and some lotion, but now I have like kind of oddball stuff. Alright, that should be good. So now I'll go cook real quick, and then I got time to start throwing and collecting a ton of logs to start making planks. We'll see what we end up with food-wise. Maybe we'll go sell food. I don't know if we'll sell food. I'll probably go pick up the logs first before I go sell anything. So I don't want to do anything in this page yet. So I'm gonna go to the cookbooks first, because yeah, now that I got pumpkin, I can probably make a butt ton of these. Because I have 50 pumpkin, so I can make 20 because I only got 20 milk. As opposed to canning the milk, and then yeah, this is, I don't have any paprika yet. Well, I should be able to make these though. Oh no, I don't have any chili. Okay, I was about to say. And these, I haven't been making any of these. Like occasionally, every now and then I'll make a bakery fish special, but I'm trying to keep all the fish for my cat, so I'm running into issues of ever running out if I can't catch fish, even though it's usually pretty easy to catch fish. So we'll make some of these, because I got way more than 20 mushroom and eggs. How many zucchini do I get? I get 17 zucchini, but that's one that I'm kind of waiting on to try and stockpile, because I'm gonna need it for that dish. So I don't want to use up all my zucchini yet. And this It probably would be nicer if you could just stay in there and make whatever you wanted to instead of going in and out. Even though this game does kind of definitely lean a lot more towards realism, because I mean, real life you're only gonna be cooking one thing at once in the oven. So, all right, so we can make 20 of these. We should be able to make 20 of those because we got 20 milk. So I'm just gonna use up all the milk today on making those, because I think you get like about like 30 bucks. 30 bucks a piece. So yeah, now we got 20 of this disgusting looking dish. That should be quite a bit of cash. That's probably 500 or 600 bucks. That's gonna be, I think. So that's good. Now I'm gonna have a crap ton of logs to throw into the river. I'm pretty sure I already picked up all the planks that were already dry. So now I have most of the room in my dryers left. That's one thing I'm kind of unsure about, is how many pallets you plank, how many trees basically it takes to make a pallet of planks or whatnot. Or I'm sure it definitely depends on the size of the tree too. So, cause I think I've gotten a few pallets out of like one log before. So I'm not really sure how it works. And I cleared the whole forest basically, so I think the strategy in this game too though is not to overload your mill. Like, I don't want 60 extra trees or planks sitting in there waiting. This stuff should be still dry. That's at 30%. And I got one random oak one. Yep, this stuff's all. And then everything else, I'm pretty sure is empty. Where's my tractor though? Oh yeah, I parked him under the roof because it was raining. So let's drop this first load in the river and then go get some out. Can I make it through here with the trailer? That's what I was hoping on. There we go. Alrighty. Let's get this party started. Too bad I gotta try and buy the platform truck before I start selling any of my planks. Because I certainly don't want to drive them down there one by one with the forklift. Because that would just be obnoxious. Let's bump it up. Bump it up one. See better. And start tossing these things in the water. This game is another game that's I think is pretty sweet, that probably one that didn't get enough credit. Everyone wants online games is a problem, but this is another one, like, there's a ton of stuff to do in it. Everything takes eons though, is what kind of the problem is. At least so far. And as you progress, there's more and more stuff to do. I mean, I said before, if you like foresting, farming simulator, you should play this game, because the process of cutting down the trees is basically exactly the same. And it looks just cooler and cooler here. And the mill is much, much cooler. Stuff like this, the logs floating down the river and everything. And eventually we're going to be able to make furniture and all that stuff. And there's multiple, that's what I'm going to be looking forward to most, is there's multiple spots to drop off the logs. So that's going to look cool as hell, watching them float down the river from way afar. Or see how long it takes them. Might want to just drop some logs in the river one day and just run along the riverbed and chase them. I was kind of scared that one wasn't going to make it. See, we got some chunky boys in here now. Yeah, over in the forest there's some huge trees too. So it's like I kind of half want to go pick up more and half want to wait till this round goes through to see how many planks this even makes, which is what I might do. We might just kind of just see what this yields us, because I think it fits somewhere around 20 planks, I think, before my dryers will be full. And apparently they will dry, like just sitting out, like as long as they're underneath, somewhat underneath the roof, they'll start to dry, but it'll take longer. But that might be one strategy too, though, to put a bunch in your dryer, and then when they're mostly dry, yank them out and stick them out somewhere, and then stick a new round inside the dryers. So you don't have to wait the last. I think I heard that it takes 10 days for them to dry. So you probably could leave them in there for 7 or 8 days and then take them out, dry them underneath one of these roofs, and stick a new set in there. I'm gonna start heading back here, and then I'm gonna hang out for a bit. And what I'll even do is I'm gonna drive this thing back to my forest, and then I'll hang out here for a bit to see how many planks get made from that round, and I'll see you guys back here in a second when we see how many we got. See you in a second. Alright, it looks like this made about 6 pallets. It's showing, there's too much information here, but one of those says pallets left to waiting to be deployed, 6 plus that one, so we should have 7 pallets. And then if you're in a vehicle, you can tab 2 other vehicles. I'm hoping that it doesn't leave your other vehicle that you were in previously running. So there, we should have enough room for one more round at least. So we got the old forest mostly cleared. I thought that tree, the way it landed, looked cool, so I'm leaving that. So I'm not cutting down this tree because I don't want it to interfere with that, nor that one straight in front of us, nor this gigantic pine one adjacent to us. And the most other stuff is cleared out, and I'll go back and mow the rest of the grass as well. Hopefully we can get to most of these without any issue. Can I get that one all the way out there? Hopefully, and I gotta make sure to pay attention on picking up the same type of logs, which I've shoot. I think I already screwed that up, because I think the the last round I already threw in the river was pine. So now I'm picking up spruce logs. So I screwed this up anyway. Probably should keep them all the same too. If you can, at least drying in the same rotation. Yeah, some of those make your tractor jump like that. Some of these are pretty heavy. And actually we'll even sell some stuff to the shop right over here because it's across the street. Forward it over that. Yeah, I guess I should have counted how many logs I threw in the river. I think it was only about 7 or 8. So maybe it is a pallet of plank per log, depending on how big. I mean, as long as it's not a little tiny tip or whatever, you'll probably get almost a full pallet out. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any of these. It's probably too far out there. The other one's going to be... Oh, we can get that one though. Get this beast. Probably don't want to pick up too much more. Or I'll have more than will fit in my dryers at the moment. And all my other stuff is overdue, like I said. At least gotta wait. Probably should at least wait a day before I pull the stuff out that's around 30% or something. Let's back this thing up. Try and get that one there, or one of them. Oh god. Let's at least get one of these guys. Which one is it gonna grab? Actually, you carry one too and grab two, but we can at least get this one in there. I think I'm already gonna have too much, and it's gonna fit my dryers. Should I try and stick one on top too? Should I majorly overload the same? Let's see how much power this thing's got. Is the trailer gonna break? Oops. No, I think I'm sinking. Let's just pick that one up. Oh boy. Where's the trailer going? Bring it a little closer to ourselves. Turn around. Do we have an accident over here? Oh good. Get to the end of the street, I'm going to pull over so I'll block the traffic that's already dumb to begin with. Oh god. Good thing I don't think you can flip over or anything like that in this game. You can get stuck, but let's just run up over here to the shop and sell some of our crap. And then I'll cut it out. I'll keep recording, but I'll cut it out and meet you guys back down at the sawmill. This is a shop. That's your farmhouse, yada yada. It's just a shop down the road. That's your uncle's. So I'm right here at that forest. It's the smaller one of the two that are right there. Let's go sell some of these disgusting mushroom dinners. What's up, Jack?
Hello there. Welcome to my store.
Uh-huh. What do you got? Where's my cursor?
So, what do you have in your store?
Everything that I've already sold you. I always check to make sure he doesn't have anything special. Which doesn't look like it, but and he usually doesn't have any like actual. Well, he's got sausages, so we'll buy up all those sausages to make sure we got an endless supply of food for the dog, and then we'll sell him some crap. So yeah, $33.60 €1 per plate. I'll probably visit at least another shop today, or try to. So I'm not going to sell him all of it. That's $300 in dinners. An egg casserole. Yeah, we'll sell him a couple of those. Another $32 right there. We got a crap ton of canned boiled eggs. Another $350. Some milk action. $57. And then that's it as far as the stuff that I'm going to sell him. But what do we have? We just have, so I actually could afford the ride-on mower now. That's tempting, but the because that's $4,000 plus social points. But the platform truck, I can't remember if that's 6 or 16. Like, that's pretty expensive. We need a decent amount of chunk of change for the platform truck. So like I said, I'll meet you in a second over at the sawmill down there, because trying to count them too. This is the 5th one. See how many it actually does take to make planks. However, it seems like it takes a lot to make the chipboards. It looked like that's at 0 waiting to be created. There's one sitting there, so it only made one out of all the stuff. Oh, okay. I think I got 8 in here. 8 or 9 in here. I lost count because I'm smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is the 7th. Just counting floating down the river. Be good. We should we'll beat him over there so we can watch him go through again, because that's rad. Sweet. Logs floating down. Getting ready to go on through, make some planks. It's gonna ride up on that thing. Come on down the. See if I can do this without falling up the stairs, because it's difficult to run upstairs. Might have already missed it. Yep. Ah! There we go. Went through there and stripped it. Stripped the bark off of it. Now it's going to roll down in there. Come here. Get the wood chips, I'm assuming what this step is doing. Now it's going to saw through that guy. One of these guys. We missed the saw. There it was. It buzzes through there. Probably makes the wood chips. Then we're gonna toss in that doohickey and it's making the planks. Now we gotta start picking up these planks and trying these guys. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt to pick these up. You don't have to be too realistic. It doesn't have to go under the thing. Let's just start drying these things away. Which one should I put in first? It said we had 7. I only got space for 4 over here at the very end. And then I think might as well start down here, I guess. Then I can put all 6 there, and maybe I'll put the last 7th one in with the random oak one I got. So it'll leave me some full dryers. And I've been having a lot of difficulties pulling my planks out of the bottom. So like the first round I was kind of just drying them all, as many as I could, just through the top slots, but what it seems like's been going on is you might have to grab the ones out of the top first before it allows you to grab the ones out of the bottom. At least that seems to have been working for me. When I haven't been able to pick up the bottom ones, I just go to the top ones first and go to the top ones first and try and pick those up. Just trying to get a little farther in there so it doesn't look stupid when the doors close and you can see the pallets sticking out. Oh shoot, and I wasn't paying attention to what kind they are too. I think this whole entire round should be pine though, so that's gonna work out. I could put all six of them there, one with the random oak one, and then the rest of my spruce ones that we just brought down here can go in there on the dryer. Stuff takes too long and I talk too much. I have to try and hack this down to not be forever. Gonna take some time. It's already 2:30 in the afternoon, so I'm pretty sure by the time I'm done with this, it's gonna be, everything takes forever and time progresses fairly quickly. So especially now with the super slow vehicles in the beginning that I have, you can't get much done, and for the longest time I was just running everywhere anyway, because didn't have money to and wasn't sure how to get the fuel. It's almost easier to run everywhere because it kind of is faster, and you don't have to worry about fuel. But this is what I'm gonna this is what I'm gonna be doing, and then go sell the rest of my food, and then probably get back home and throw a couple lines out for fishing to try and catch some fish before I go to sleep So hope you guys all enjoyed this. Might have to Snower, I had an update. I still haven't even updated yet, and there's going to be another, but I think it was just a random fixed update that allowed you to buy the DLC vehicle, which I'm not going to. And then the next update's going to be coming with Season 10. Like, I haven't even been on my PlayStation in a week because I've been addicted to this game, so hopefully you guys enjoy this, because we might see more of this. And then that lawn mowing simulator, I guess, it seems like some of you guys like that, so might have to not abandon that and then revisit that. But we'll try and just visit them both when something a little bit different. So like this was going to be just like Farming Simulator, Pure Farming, or any other game. It's going to be predominantly, for the most part, day to day, the same things over and over and over and over again. So at least gotta wait till doing something differently. This was a nice day of doing some what the game is actually about, doing some lumberjack stuff. But thank you all for watching. Smash that subscribe button. Love you all. Smash that like button. We can all dream. See y'all later. Bye-bye.